DKNY Stories is one of those perfumes I got because of the guava note. So when I was doing all my testing, I'm still trying to find something I like that has guava in it, and I'm not doing particularly well, to be honest. Firstly, I mean, this is a really cool carded sample. It's actually too big for me to quite get into the shot, but it looks cool. The bottle's cool. This is the Eau de Parfum rather than the EDT. And I mean, to be fair, the notes in this just sounded incredible. So let me just, I don't think it has it on here. So the notes are top notes of milk mousse, guava, black cardamom and pink pepper, middle notes of iris, white tea, jasmine sambac, base notes of vanilla, white sandalwood and ambergris. And this just smells like quite a few other things I've smelt. It has a slight vibe of my 4711 Goji and Cactus, which means it also has a slight vibe of FUCK Rebel Her, and it also has a slight vibe of Scentology Floriental Mandarin. It's just something about it that really just reminds me of so many perfumes that I have or I've smelt. It's not as creamy as I was hoping. The guava isn't as prominent as I was hoping. The vanilla's quite strong, which is always for me a little bit of a bummer. The pepper and cardamom, ish. I don't know. It's quite woody as well. The wood's quite strong, and it smells a little bit. I don't know, this one's a bit sickly, I think I would say. It's not what I was expecting, sadly. It's not as interesting as I was expecting. It smells very similar to lots of other things. Although I don't know if this one's been around for a while, so possibly loads of things have just tried to smell a bit like this. But the votes on the notes, apparently this smells mainly of milk mousse. I'm guessing that this isn't actually... I find Fragrantica often says milk mousse when it's like a different type of accord that's some kind of lactonic accord, but not necessarily like milk mousse. It's got some kind of creaminess. It's kind of... it's creamy in the same kind of way that... What's it called? There's... Ferragamo perfumes, the Signorita ones are, Salvatore Ferragamo. Actually, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's not a million miles away from the original Signorita in terms of its general profile, which can be a little bit sickly for me. But this one, I think, is even more vanilla forward. So yeah, by a mile, by hundreds of votes, you've got the milk mousse in the top, the guava, and then the vanilla, and then it drops right down to iris and cardamom pepper. Yeah, I don't know, it's just too sickly for me, but it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. If you like sweet perfumes, then this one's quite pretty. But yeah, I mean, it's not one that I need or want. You know, shame that, yeah, it just didn't really float my boat. I was hoping the vanilla wouldn't be quite as prominent as it is, but you know, never mind.